Welcome once again to the What the Actual Health podcast, and today we have a bit of something special for the moms out there kasi medyo naisip ko tong topic na to while I was doing my grocery run.
This is a good topic.
Kasi I know that it can get overwhelming when you go to the grocery. What are our tips when grocery shopping in the Philippines? Okay.
Shortcut the
Sige.
podcast short right away. Avoid everything in the middle.
Grabe naman yun. Minsan minsan yung fresh
Yes.
produce nasa gitna, depende yan Depende yan sa
yeah,
layout na ngayon.
Yeah.
But, maybe 5 to 6 tips. Okay, number 1, Harvey. In the Philippines, we actually sell cheese that's not in the refrigerated section.
Right.
Which I think, for foreigners, when you talk about this, that there's cheese that's not refrigerated, they get blown away.
I think
As someone who grew up in New Zealand,
Oh, I mean that's dairy capital of the world, right? So when you go to the grocery in New Zealand, as you've seen it before, all the cheeses are where in the
refrigerated section. Chiller section siya lahat.
Kaya when I saw the cheese there, teka, bakit nandito to? I was a bit shocked na so that means this is not real cheese.
It's not. Well, nakalagay naman din talaga sa label that it's processed cheese product. But the problem is, dahil nga sanay na sanay tayong gamitin yun.
Galing ng marketing.
Oo.
Galing ng marketing.
Hindi tayo, hindi na natin iniisip na, is this even real cheese?
Yeah. Galing ng marketing, lack of education.
Incidentally, funny story. When we first got married, I don't really cook. And I started learning cooking lang right before we got married.
Right.
And so we went to New Zealand to visit your family, and I wanted to do a baked spaghetti. And I was like, where's the cheese that melts?
Right.
Pag mo akong pagtawanan, nakikita ko na sa pagmumukha mo.
Oo, sige lang.
Because in the Philippines, we have cheese that melts that's not in the chilled section, and it's called blank melt. And so the assumption is the other cheeses don't melt, and if you want something that melts, you buy this particular variant.
Fast, di ba?
And parang I forget who told me, parang what are you talking about? All types of cheese melt.
Ako nagsabi sa iyo nun.
Ikaw ba yun?
Oo.
Yun nga, kasi nga in the Philippines we have so much fake cheese and it doesn't melt the way real cheese does.
Right.
Naakala ko, shucks, I need the cheese that melts.
Right.
That's so funny. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so the tip here is if you're gonna buy a dairy product, which is usually something that has very limited shelf life, buy the ones that are in the chilled or refrigerated section.
Right. Isa, but what about the question of kung dairy product na ganon, what about the Tetra Pak milk?
UHT naman kasi siya,
UHT.
ultra heat treated.
Right.
And that's why also once you open it, there's a certain shelf life lang.
Tama.
Parang refrigerate once opened,
Tama.
and then you have to consume within 7 days.
Tama.
Kasi nga, mabilis siya masira. But the cheese block that I'm talking about, kinayod mo na't lahat, binuksan mo na't lahat, iniwan mo na sa labas at lahat, hindi pa rin napapanis. So,
Tama.
general rule of thumb, if you're buying dairy products, dun ka sa section na malamig. Yung naka-chiller siya, naka-ref section siya. If hindi, avoid.
Correct.
Avoid.
Tama yun.
Diba?
Tama yun.
But again, meron din mga canned butter, 'di ba? Meron din ganon. Pero iba din naman 'yon kasi
Margarine naman yata.
No,
yun
it's
eh.
not. There's canned butter. Yes,
Okay.
And it's not margarine, it's margarine.
Okay. Well,
Margarine is a person.
Well, where I grew up, it's not called margarine. It's margarine.
Okay, Mr.
So-
Kiwi Boy. Okay. Tip na
Ganyan yan.
margarine. Tip number 2. Do not go when you are hungry.
Yeah, kasi you tend to stuff
No,
in
you
the
tend
cart.
Yeah,
You put more stuff in the cart.
No, at saka you're gonna end up buying everything you're craving for, and then you get stuck with food
In the
that's
pantry.
bad at home.
Oh,
And
kaya nga, in your pantry. Oo.
we preach not having all those bad food readily available at home. So pagpunta ka ng gutom, ang mangyayari dyan, ay parang ang sarap nito, sige bilhin ko. Ay,
Try
parang
ko.
ang sarap nun.
Bago eh.
Bilhin ko. Hindi nga bago, hindi lang bago eh. But things that you like to eat na junk or things na kinalakihan mo na junk. And then yun nga, pag uwi mo, you're gonna store it and the next time you crave for it, it's readily available. Mas madali siyang kainin.
Oo.
So, never ever go to the grocery when you're hungry because you are bound to make bad decisions.
So when you buy those products, the tendency would be for you to say na, andyan sayang Nabili ko
andito na
eh.
ako.
Oo,
Yun. Or even at the
Sayang
grocery,
pera.
andito na ako bilhin ko na lang din.
Exactly.
So yun nga, it's a losing battle. It's like going to a restaurant when you're hungry. You're super hungry.
You're never gonna win.
You're never gonna make good choices.
And you're gonna be spending more than you should.
Yes, absolutely. Number 3, lagi kasi sinasabi din sa atin to and I wanna address it. Yan naman lifestyle nyo, pang mayaman lang yan. Mamahal naman ang binibili nyo eh. Hindi pwede yan sa common tao, ganyan.
Yeah,
you know what, guys? Surprise, surprise, we actually buy indigenous and in-season na mga fruits and vegetables.
Tama.
We don't live off kale and strawberries. I remember in Instagram, kasi nga I have this anonymous link for questions. Parang merong tao na nag-send ng question na, we can't all have strawberries every day. Sa loob-loob ko, yeah, I know, because I don't have strawberries every day.
Right.
But the point is, you know, there was a time where kale was so the buzzword.
Yeah.
Na everyone was trying to buy kale,
Right.
even if it's 1,500 per kilo. Na kale this, kale that, ganyan.
Yeah.
We have so many nutritious
Correct.
and affordable greens and indigenous plants in the Philippines. Talbos ng kamote,
Yeah.
saluyot, talbos ng ampalaya.
Kung ano yung nandun. Kung ano
Yes.
yung available. Hindi ka kailangan to go to a special market just to buy an avocado that's not in season. Tapos hindi pa masarap.
Correct. Or pipilitin mo yung Arvel mo, pero ano siya, frozen, na nilagyan na ng kung ano-anong preservatives just to satisfy na, no, I had my good fats, I had my avocado, di ba?
Right.
So, it's not that. Shop whatever is in season because when it's in season, it'll be cheaper.
Correct.
Just like when mangoes are in season, it's half the price than usual.
Yes.
Wag mo rin pilitin na siniguelas nang hindi naman in season, saan ka hahanap? And pag nakahanap ka, sobrang mahal naman.
Right. Tama
Diba?
naman yun.
Or
That's
even
correct.
with vegetables, kung ano yung in season, yun ang
Yeah.
bilhin mo. Hindi
Oo.
naman pwedeng araw-araw ipipilit mo, for example.
Yung sinasabi yung kale.
Oo.
Ang mahal-mahal. Hindi naman indigenous sa atin ang kale.
Correct.
So, why? I don't think have we even ever put in kale in our...
We got given kale a lot. Kasi, given.
But I don't
Kasi
think we've ever bought
you
it.
had a client na may farm and then may kale sila and everything.
Yeah.
Pero I don't think we've ever bought kale
Yeah.
nga. That's the
We've
truth.
never really needed to buy kale because there's so much in season na
Oo.
prutas
Or
and
that
gulay.
even goes to wherever, that even applies to wherever you live.
Right.
So we're in the Philippines. We like our coconut products.
Right.
Kung nakatira ka sa US,
O sa Canada, di ba?
mahal ang coconut products. It's not
Definitely.
indigenous.
Definitely.
Diba?
Tama.
You should maximize whatever is indigenous to the country that you're at. You live in Greece. Huwag ka na maghanap ng coconut oil. You have a lot of olive oil there.
Correct.
Ganun lang naman siya eh.
It's basically dapat intuitive na yung purchasing mo eh. Hindi mo na dapat kailangan pumunta ng malayong lugar para bumili ng mga produce mo.
Yes.
Kung ano yung nandun sa harap mo, yung malapit, bilin mo. Pero wag mo naman i-avoid. Problem kasi when people go to the grocery, they're looking for the colorful packages. They're not looking for the colorful foods. Does that make sense to you? Colorful packages.
Colorful packages. Sorry, go ahead.
Colorful packages. Like when I say colorful packages, I mean packages like yung may mga pakete, may mga marketing na nakalagay doon sa label. Let's say kung ano-anong chips to, kung ano-anong flavor to, barbecue flavor. Avoid those. Pick up the stuff that you can really make and cook and everything from scratch. Yun talaga
Correct.
yung maganda.
And as a culture, again, we are in love with the whole instant mentality. Na, yun, di ba nagkaroon ka na rin ng client na, paano di na ako pwede magsinigang kasi bawal lang mix? Nung sinabihan ng senior nutrition consultant mo na, pwede, kamyas, sampalok,
Yeah.
nagulat yung tao
Yeah.
na pwede pala gumawa ng
Oh, yun naman ang
ng
original
sinigang na
nun eh. Yun naman yung original nun eh, di ba?
You know, I'm not laughing at the person. I'm laughing at the fact that we have gone to this point
Ang lakas kasi
na
ng marketing
na hindi na tayo marunong gumawa ng food from real
Yeah,
ingredients.
right.
And kailangan na natin ng mixes.
Malakas kasi nga ang marketing, Aza.
Sobra.
The marketing really is the one that's taken over. It's taken away the mentality na, pwede pala nga, oo nga pala, pwede pala ako gumamit ng kalamansi, no? Pwede pala ako gumamit ng kamyas, pwede pala ako gumamit ng kung ano-anong maasim na lang na available dyan, no?
Correct.
Yun naman ang problem because it's easy, because the shelves, you see it, masarap daw to, made from real this, real that. Yun ang sinusunod normally ng tao.
Okay, next tip is know what to look for in the ingredients list.
Yes.
Kasi I know that part of your service is your clients
Food
messaging
education.
you
Yeah.
a photo of the product asking kung pwede to.
We educate.
And then normally, tinatanong nyo, send me the photo of the ingredients, list. More than the nutrition facts,
Oo.
Ingredients list.
Oo.
So, what tips can you give them? What to watch out for?
Okay, when a product is first tip, when a product is listed in the ingredient, the first product listed is the one most used. So, yung mga, let's say, the first product na kalagay dyan, sugar. Yan ang pinakamadami
Primary
nilang
ingredient,
ginagamit.
oo.
Yun ang number one tip. Number two tip, and it doesn't always apply, but majority of the time it is a consideration, no? Pagka may mga ingredient dyan na hindi mo alam, try not to even get it na. So those are some of the things that you should really avoid already. Kasi if you don't know it, why put it inside your body?
Okay. Ako, one tip. Kasi sometimes we still use bottled sauces. Natuwa nga ako one time I went to a grocery and I saw a satay sauce, peanut sauce. Ingredients niya were peanut, anong oil? Olive oil yata or coconut oil. And then coconut sugar. And then I think I forget kung ano pa. And that was it. Parang may citric acid lang siya for preservative. As opposed to the peanut sauce that was beside it na may MSG.
Right.
Tapos may FDC yellow number
mga
5,
coloring
FDC
pa.
blue number whatever. So, kumbaga, there are still things that you can buy in the grocery na mabait naman yung ingredients.
Right.
Pwede na siya.
Right.
But yun, if number one, if I see that there's artificial colors, yung nga yung may color, number, tapos may number sign, tapos number, automatic no na sa akin yun.
Definitely.
We put it down, we don't buy it, it's a no.
Right.
Kumbaga, I love your style, I love your vibe, but it's
you
a no
look great,
for me.
But it's definitely
a no for me. Okay. So yun. Ano pa? What else?
You're perfect. But it's a no for me.
Okay. What other tips when it comes to reading labels?
Okay, maybe I can give you some ingredients that we tend to avoid as a family.
Okay.
No? Okay. So
Actually, on the Baron Method website, we have what we call the top worst food ingredients.
Yes.
So what we can do is we can link it in the description of the
Right.
podcast.
Oo.
You can look at the top worst ingredients to avoid. Okay.
Definitely.
Sige. One last tip when going to the grocery. Anything you can think of?
Ako, remember, I already stopped going to the grocery kasi when I go to the
naku, my
grocery,
gosh.
na almost nagiging scandalous, lalo na early days. Kasi
Nagagalit
ako,
Pag
almost
nagbabasa
nagwawala ako sa grocery na sasabihin ko, putut.
Yeah.
Yung mga, pinapakain to sa mga bata. I cannot believe it. How on earth are these on the shelves?
Correct.
After that day, I don't go anymore because it's really frustrating for somebody like me who knows how this affects people, or people come in, nakikita ko yung impact ng mga bata sa mga tao eh. We make changes, we take this out, we find replacements and alternatives. The change is 180 degrees.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
Yeah, that's true.
So, siguro, a tip from me, really, from the thing that I said to start, anything in the middle that has to come from a packet that you have to open and put your hand inside and shove it in your mouth, I would generally avoid it. I'm a purist though, no?
Yeah.
Would you consider me a purist?
Absolutely. Kaya some people say nga, we can't live the way you guys do.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, there are different levels. We started from staircase step number one, and then it's just that once we get comfortable with something, we keep moving up.
Right.
That's why we are where we are
Right.
now in terms of how picky we are when it comes to food ingredients and things that we put inside our body.
Exactly.
Ganun lang naman siya.
For me, yun lang yung mga, that's my main thing. I generally try to eat clean as often as I can, and if I have to choose about choosing a pack or an ingredient, not to harp on something na medyo mahal, but I really look for organic ingredients. The organic seal, the USDA
Ayun pa,
organic.
another grocery tip. Just because it says it's organic, you have to ask yourself, talaga, how is it organic?
Right.
Sorry, yun lang. Kasi we've talked about this. There's actually this Tuyo brand na gumagamit pa ng USDA organic seal.
Talaga?
Alam mo,
Pwede ba sila gumamit nun?
I think they just stuck it there. Ngayon they're out of business. Kasi nga I was actually quite enraged to see that logo kasi nga we talked to a friend of yours na nagpo-produce ng organic ingredients,
Yeah.
organic products from the Philippines, and they said how hard it is to get certification.
Right. And that's why
And
they
yet
started
this-
their business in Thailand.
Yeah.
Because actually, this is an educational tip for all of you. Majority of our products cannot be technically given the organic
certification.
USDA seal.
Not just USDA,
Oo.
Japanese certification, Australian certification,
EU.
Canadian
Oo.
certification, European certification. Kasi our soil is just so, unfortunately,
Masyado maraming heavy metals.
Yeah,
Oo.
tainted yung soil natin. Except for coconut products.
Yeah.
That's something that we can have certified abroad.
Oo.
As organic.
Oo.
So,
Kaya
pag merong-
mapapansin nyo,
Oo.
di ba yung mga coconut products
Correct.
natin pwede.
So, kung meron ka makikita talaga sa grocery na meron pang nakalagay organic or meron nakalagay ng organic seal, ask yourself. And there's a database to check kung talagang valid yung organic seal. Pero nakakainis yun yung
technically,
bottled tuyo na yun na whatever brand. Tapos may organic, God-made and whatever.
Pero they're very strict. The USDA organic seals are very strict. We'll also send in the notes kung ano yung mga itsura nitong mga organic
Yes, so
seal na to.
actually we can flash it on the screen
Oo.
what the organic
Seal
seals look like.
Ito, makikita nyo na ngayon to.
Oo, sige.
There are a few of them. So just take a look at the seals.
So when you look for a product and you see the seal, consider buying it
Oo.
kasi it's most probably good for you.
But it just means that when it's organic, it comes from real food. There's no pesticides.
Processing is without the usual
without
harmful
pesticides,
chemicals.
without harmful ingredients. There,
Yes.
you know. Pero again, there was this one time I had a person come up to me, after, one of our clients at the early stages of Byron Method. They'll tell me na, Harvey, why is my blood sugar high? Organic naman yung binibili ko. And then I said, teka, explain. So he said, I buy organic ice cream. I finish a tub every night. Look,
Patay.
organic ice cream does not give you a license to eat the whole thing. It's healthier alternative, but it will, if the sugar is high enough, maski
It'll still
organic pa yan,
spike your blood
it will still
sugar.
spike your blood sugar
Yes.
without fail.
Okay.
So be
Sensible.
Be
Be sensible.
Diba?
But I think the main tip here is, choose real and fresh food over the things that are packaged.
Yep.
Over the middle aisle that Harvey is talking about. For example, for your kids, instead of sending them to school with a pack of chips, sorry, it sounds corny, but this is what we do. The primary snack is a fruit.
Yeah, definitely.
Corny na kung corny, but my child only has one body.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to help break it down by feeding them
right.
junk food just so I won't be corny or just so they
Yeah.
can be just like their peers.
Hey, but today my daughter is one of only 10 kids who are going to school. Tapos half of the school are not half of her class.
They all have some sort of
Yeah, may
virus.
sipon, may-
Upper respiratory
Yeah.
tract infection daw pala.
Yun na yung ano namin, yun na yung
Oh, there was a day lang that she didn't feel quite well. We bombarded her with probiotics.
Yeah.
We let her rest.
Yeah, and that's it.
And she's okay.
Yeah. So, may mga hacks, no? May mga biohacks na uso ngayon. Pero at the end of the day,
Your foundation is still your
it's still
food.
food. You cannot say na, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then at the end of the day, you're not going to take care of your food.
Yeah,
You can't
biohack
hack
ka nga
that.
ng biohack, pero yung pagkain mo naman, hindi mo hinahack,
Yeah,
di ba?
you can't.
So anyway,
Another
I
topic,
hope
no?
that you guys enjoyed that episode of What the Actual Health Podcast. If you have any questions about grocery tips or you want us to do another episode, send it in the comment section below. Thank you.
Bye.